When people tell you not to do the cat, but you also have a dog. Never buying Gatorade again. 5-pound bucket of ducking horse electrolytes from Tractor Supply. Never getting hungover again. Or being iron deficient. I'm the boss. Sipping on half of a horse dose and I feel great. My scene is ducking tingling. California. Missing hiker was held captive as Lex sleeve to 200-pound female cougar. And that, my friends, is why you need to be precise when you use a genie lamp. As a teacher, you're sometimes privileged to witness life moments. I saw a girl approach a boy to ask if he wanted her number. He paused, then pulled out his phone. Utter joy on the girl's face. I then confiscated the phone as it's against rules to have it out in the corridor. Daddy doesn't live here anymore. A book about divorce. Watch Speed's first time seeing an actual train go through a building in Chongqing, China. The United States has something more advanced than this. It was able to fly an airplane through a building more than 20 years ago. You can't spell advertisements without cement between the tights. Until we meet again. China retaliates against tariffs by putting worse fortunes into cookies. You will not go very far in your life. They could not have children, but with faith in God and the help of the pastor, the blessing came. The patient needed orthopedic surgery after a pipe bomb he was making at home exploded in his hands. Surgeon fined for sharing photo of coma patient swastika tattooed pens. My mom would wake up early just to cut the crust off my sandwiches for lunch. She knew the crust was my favorite part. She hated me so much. The Adventures of Cat in Boots. Stinky Boots. Zoo temporarily close after My Hero Academia fan attempts to mate with Frog. The entire anime community. Did you know your knee pal is the same size as your butthole? I know because I've tried. People need to shut the duck up about me breastfeeding in public. What I'm doing is totally natural and strengthens the bond with me and my boyfriend. What is your opinion about breastfeeding? I don't know why people are hating. I have a Ridgely, Denver, Jagged, Brixton, Tatum, Gentry, and this baby will be Meadow if it's a girl, and River if it's a boy. Kids names and handle tracks. Oh my god girl, did you know they sell condos? I don't believe in that. Oh it's real. Cigarettes are like squirrels. They are perfectly harmless until you put one in your mouth and light it on fire. No snow skiing. Bulk Hawkdown, 2001. One of the last photos of the family before the tragic helicopter crash in New York City. Heartbreaking. Damn, both my girlfriends keep accusing me of cheating. Where's the trust fam? Trust issues. Come party on a real page. Shein puts a low battery warning in there. Almost as nefarious as the fake hair they put on ads to get you to wipe your screen and press it. Jokes on them. I'm on desktop. I only touch my screen when I'm playing Cookie Clicker. Jokes on them. My phone is covered in pubes and I don't care. Ooh lol. What a cute fur case you have on your phone. Where did you buy it? I made it. He didn't want to sell it to a bulk guy. You can easily tell that. Have you tried going to buy cars dressed like that? Not everything is always about race. Maybe, just maybe it ain't that deep, and you can come to a rational solution before using that race card you so cherish. Stop it right there buddy. As a recess myself, I recognize one of my own. I'm making sure Aliyah misses her flight. You wake up tomorrow and the year is 2001. What do you do? Any other flights in 2001 you might want to stop? Now I'm good. How do you guys nut without making a mess? I just cram out the window. Hard to do it at 75 miles per hour, but once you figure out how to steer with your knees, you got it. I ducking knew it wasn't birdshot on my car's window, but no one believed me when I said it didn't taste like birdshot. My boyfriend and I are on the way to stalk his wife at work because he thinks she's cheating. Hold up. Kenji, wake up. Leave me alone. You're not my girlfriend anymore. But now I'm your stepmom. I saw a strip club across the street from a mini golf place and I'm liberal, but that's too much for me. What if you're just trying to have a nice afternoon with your family, then your kids look across the street and have to see a bunch of losers playing mini golf? They don't know I've been following them for 3 days. That's Gollum. He's been following us for 3 days. I have a pilot living in a $2,500,000 private jet, and if he doesn't leave for 100 days he keeps it. A cop or criminal living in a jail for 100 days to win $500,000. A boy in a basement, and someone living in a gym until he loses 100 pounds for $500,000. Can't wait to upload these. Why doesn't the boy in the basement have a time limit, a goal, or a monetary reward like the others? Couches of my childhood. Man arrested for creating fake bands with AI, then making $10 million by listening to their songs with bots. Bonobos are the only primates, including humans, that don't kill others in their species. For the first time in years, the animal shelter has adopted out all 70 dogs, and the kennels are empty. Pic taken one day after Chinese New Year. A woman with $20 of groceries before going home to her $15,000 house in 1980. Fed sees more than 16 tons of cooked win at Philadelphia terminal. CIA. Man yells at Arab family, "My ducking country is the greatest country in the world. Ice don't mean shut to me, mother ducker." Alexander Jens Downing. Man seen garroting Muslim family in viral video cries in mugshot. In 2015, an Australian woman won $825 at the Melbourne Cup after betting on a horse. The ecstatic woman posted a selfie of her holding the winning ticket on Facebook, and when she went to claim her winnings only 15 minutes later, the money was gone. Apparently, one of her Facebook friends downloaded the photo and used the barcode in an automated machine to steal her winnings. Day in the life as Trump's campaign press secretary. I hope ICE takes you back to Hoville. How the duck am I supposed to duck monster girls with those lower bodies? Spider one's easier than you think. If the mandibles are actually her legs, then that means the spider's mouth is actually. Speak French and they get past. You're not 101% perfect. Speak English and they get past. You haven't made an effort. You can't win. I mean, you could kill the French. Say happy cake day. Tell your dad I'm stuck under the sink trying to fix my pipes. Also tell him I will be assuming the feline position and will be heat and ready like a little Caesar's order. I can't believe they did this to my character. Context: your Pokemon Go account automatically links your height and weight if you enter it in Pokemon Sleep. Apparently she ain't playing Pokemon Go enough. She's playing Pokemon Stay. How to remove cram stains from wooden floor. Long story short, there are tiny dark circular marks on the floor, and I think they are cram stains, and I don't know how to remove them. If there's a better sub for this, please let me know. This is so embarrassing. You're gonna have to cram stain the entire floor to get an even look. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Dang, we all been there. I'm so bricked up right now. It's twitching his name in Morse code. The Airlander 10 is the largest aircraft prototype on Earth. Can it land on my face? 36% odds? That's still higher than the survival rate of anyone who knows too much. That list isn't getting released, it's getting buried, along with a few unfortunate accidents. Odds of the Diddy list being released are now at 36%. When you ask her what's wrong, and she says, nothing. But then she spends the rest of the day looking at you like, that F-boy wasn't lying. That bussy can sweat. I would sacrifice my still beating heart to a Mesopotamian god just got the slightest of chances at being reincarnated as one of your socks. My friend asks if you can groom them. He's 6 foot and hates period cramps. Hey, it's me, but for real. 1.4k downvotes is crazy lol. Omnipresent entity. Hotler is bad. What does a dead body smell like? How dead? Freshly dead smells like person. 1 day dead smells like the inside of a fridge that has mushrooms in it. 2 days dead smells like meaty, like when you smell pork to decide if it's okay to eat and it's just crossed that smell test of no. 3 days, starts to smell like ammonia and maggoty. 4 days, just worse. The worst is when you try to move them and the meat falls off the bones. Heat weather accelerates all this. What's the best not safe for work compliment you received? I can't believe I'm telling you this, but I think of you when I touch myself. That was the last time Uncle Leroy was invited to say prayers at Sunday family dinner. We need drivers. Good work Agent 48. I don't remember giving permission. Absolute cinema. We were so poor growing up. My dad had to keep my sister pregnant so we could have fresh milk. And those times were crazy. Especially when she had to keep having miscarriages so we could have red meat. In real life skeleton knife I made out of heat glue. I have no clue what tag to use for this lol. Cram knife. My wife eats the cereal dry then drinks her milk from a mug. Claims the cereal never gets soggy this way. This is actually genius. Please tell your wife she's a genius. Sorry to inform you milady, but I have nutted to your profile picture. Apologies for any inconvenience. But the bike seat hurts my ace. Buy a different seat. I wasn't complaining. Woman who got an eyeball tattoo may lose her eye. Now she's warning others. No need to warn me. I'm not retarded. The Romanian pizza chain appearing in Andrew Tate's response video to Greta Thunberg was reportedly used as proof for Romanian authorities to confirm his presence in the country, leading to the arrest of him and his brother in a human trafficking probe. Facebook stays undefeated. When you put Volvic flavored water in your iron, it doesn't make your clothes smell of forest fruits. It just melts all the sugar and ruins your iron and top. These things should come with warnings. I'm not happy. Men of Reddit, how would you feel if your girl just grabbed you by the waist, lifted you up, and pushed you against the wall, and gave you a kiss? I'd take my schizophrenia pills and cry myself to sleep. Dad shaves his daughter's hair for bowling a girl with answer and pulling off her wig. Thank God she didn't make fun of a pregnant girl. The girls' bathrooms at my school are so wholesome, like girls in Grave, you're so perfect, and you are enough, on the stalls, and leave sticky notes on the mirror saying, you're beautiful. So now I'm curious, what are boys' bathrooms like? Jesus Christ. PewDiePie and wife Marja welcome baby Jun to the world. But, the bridge moment. Your child will be faced by several hundred neat videos of you someday. Pipe down. My mom hooks up with my friends. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear. If you need a friend to talk to, I got you. A woman is suing a taxi company because the driver cancelled the ride, saying she couldn't fit in the car. She needs 2 lawyers. This is a heavy case. Testing to see if my boyfriend knows which twin is his. Let him go downtown. See if he knows the taste. Who said the sun don't shine here? Beware of the cave diver. If his name starts with J, he's probably Satan. I literally died for your sins. Looking for friends to recreate Freddie Mercury sleepover. This had to be the night it happened. Kanye has went full insane. Is this the guy that made Do All Falls Down? Why he dressed as a reverse Clay member. Evil version of Clay. POV, when you've been casted in Harry Potter, but J.K. Rowling casted you. Neurodivergent character retard. My body count is 1572. Just to let you know, I'm a historian, and there were armies lower than this number. Unzips pants. Starts snacking. Daddy, fill my mouth with your load. Oh wait, that Nick 13. Good horror movies with notes Lex. Can send you my wedding video. Australia's most sexually active woman Annie Knight announces engagement and a mission to have sex with 500 virgins. How do they verify they are virgins? By looking at their Reddit post history. Me. If you angrily masturbate to a picture of another guy's money and jizz in your mouth, you've committed all 7 deadly sins. Alex Pog. What the duck? Where's pride? High five yourself in the mirror when you're done. Does anyone know how to put the angel wings on a person that has passed? Staple gun. Photoshop edits and requests by an admin. See their feedback. You haven't lived if you haven't done this. Joke's on you. I'm on life support. More power to you. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. Female Uzi fan. I'm a female Uzi fan. What are some of his best songs? Hey, if that's true, I'm willing to pay you if you send a video of your feet and Uzi playing in the background. We are shutting down the sub for a week. Just because you're unique doesn't mean you're useful. Can it cut vegetable? Depends. In kitchen. Maybe. In a hospital. Not so sure. Turning children's glue into drinkable alcohol. Please don't let my father see this. Yes, that gas tank is heavier. 55 kilograms. 30 kilograms. Yeah, you're not going to duck the gas tank. You'd be surprised. Accepting new name ideas for this piece. Duck your atheist guy, race communism. That's the bishop. Forever will be. I'm rethinking my life choices. You posted bows upon 10 minutes after saying this. Not safe for work. How important is sex for you in a relationship? Depends on the relationship. Relationship with my wife. Very important. Relationship with my dog. Slightly less important. Slightly. Japan says it wants to join a NATO command for the support of Ukraine. It's good to have the old gang back. Just because you fit doesn't mean you're in the right place. Those dank diverse need to hear this. These people should be in jail. Nursing home staff arrested for running a dementia fight club between elderly patients. Can't talk about Fight Club if you don't remember Fight Club. Out of all the Lex scenes and stuff I've done, I have to say I think my scene with Netwit, it's the most attracted I've ever been to a character. Certainly turned on. Wait, can I bring my kid to see this movie or not? You think it's okay to take your kids to see a movie where a man pulls his pants down and starts yelling chicken jockey? Why do babies smell so nice? Probably the baby shampoo, or the new scene cells, or the factory scent before they expire. What? Welcome Froggy to his forever home. Yes, I'm aware I'm disabled. How do you figure? I saw my username. Usernames can be misleading sometimes. You're telling me. If you were in a room with all of your sexual partners, what would you say to them? Please disregard the goat, at least until you hear the full story. I beg your pardon. Pretend this is Facebook in 1521 to 1898. How much is a 50 bulk men? No more sad. Send this to a sad friend. I got sent one of these unironically after attempting. How do you ironically attempt? Book recommendations for sex workers? Where is my dad? Just finished The Passion. I'm sad. Take this and eat. But as sad as it is, do not cry that Christ is dead. Be happy that he died for us, and that because of him, we have eternal salvation. You posted right pun 3 hours ago. Man, I love being bisexual, cause I was just jacking off to guy furry pun now. Imma finished to Billy. You need God. Not gonna lie, if I wasn't bulk, I'd be recessed towards us. Slexy Red, Baby Chef Do It, and Baby Kia hopped in the booth on Black Boy Max's stream and created a dank joke. Look at him with his little sword. Reasons to get a chameleon. They grab anything you give them. Anything. Anything small enough for them to hold. You should be good to go. Just lost my third patient this week. You're killing it. Hello Peepapoo official. I like to think I'm good at my job. I'm not the one who forced my patients to eat like overzealous sugar demons for years upon years. I tried to help. They are in hell now. If you had to sleep with two people with combined age of 25, what age is your choosing? The 24-year-old can watch. I don't mean to be uncouth, but what kind of porn do you think Mr. Beast watches? I don't think he watches porn. He probably has a dungeon where he whips sleeves and just crams his jeans. Don't understand dyslexia? It's kinda like when you look at your grandma and don't feel attracted to her. Now imagine feeling that way about everyone. I understand dyslexia, but this makes no sense. I'm extremely attracted to my grandma. To infinity and beyond. Normal human body. In body. Wait, it's all catty? Always has been. Yes, even the brain hole. You look shocked. There is a very tense sexual energy here, and I do not like it. I think that says more about you than the picture. When I got pulled over for speeding, and the nice officer said I could just show him a picture of license since I forgot my wallet, and watched me scroll past multiple bad pictures, and I couldn't tilt the other way because my dad was in the other seat. Looks like you both got off easy that night. Today's subject. Sunburn is a pale girl issue. That's why we had you pick cotton, boy. First look at Nick and Judy in therapy in Zootopia 2. Mandatory police therapy because Judy shot and killed 3 gorillas. What did the Chinese audiences think of this? Love? They thought it was funny that food was playing a piano. Do men not realize that we can immediately tell if they watch porn? Yet, you can't tell who's not a responsible man before you become a single mother. Esports fans be like, yeah, this mother ducker is my goat. Mother ducker would lose an arm wrestle with the breeze. If animals can talk, everybody would become vegan. I mean humans can talk, but that doesn't stop me. Do you have a hole that needs to be filled? The city of Kenosha takes public safety very seriously, which is why we are excited to launch our new Show Us Your Hole public safety initiative. To participate, simply send us a picture of your hole, along with its location and the tagline, "Come fill my hole," and we will dispatch our crews to service your hole in a prompt and professional manner. Your satisfaction is our priority.